September 1978. The entire world was watching the Vatican. A new pope had just been elected. He was humble, he was smiling, and many believed he would change the Catholic Church forever. But only 33 days later, he was dead. No warning, no public illness, no final speech, just a shocking announcement that stunned millions of people around the world. The Vatican declared it a heart attack. Case closed. Or so it seemed, because within hours, questions began to emerge. Questions that would evolve into one of the most controversial mysteries in modern religious history. Why were details of his death changed? Why was no autopsy performed? Why did witness accounts seem to conflict? And why do some people still believe that Pope John Paul I discovered something that powerful figures wanted hidden? This is the story of a pope who ruled for only 33 days, and whose death continues to fuel theories nearly half a century later. The smiling pope, before becoming Pope John Paul I. His name was Albino Luciani. Unlike many powerful church figures of his era, he came from a modest family. He was known for simplicity, humility, and an unusual ability to connect with ordinary people. When he became Pope in August 1978, many Catholics felt a new chapter was beginning. He rejected some traditional displays of power. He preferred simplicity over ceremony. Even his first public appearances felt different, warmer, more human. The media quickly gave him a nickname, the Smiling Pope. But nobody knew his papacy would become one of the shortest in history. The night, everything changed. The 28th of September 1978. The Vatican appeared calm. Nothing seemed unusual. The Pope had worked throughout the day, met officials, reviewed documents, spoke with aides. Then he retired to his private apartment. Hours later, everything changed. The next morning, he was found dead in his bed. He had been Pope for only 33 days. The official explanation was simple, a heart attack. But almost immediately, people began noticing strange inconsistencies, and those inconsistencies would become the fuel for decades of speculation. The first questions, the first mystery wasn't how he died. It was the confusion surrounding the discovery itself. Different accounts emerged. Who found the body? What time was he found? What documents was he holding? Why were details corrected after the initial announcement? At first, these seemed like minor errors, but to many observers, they looked suspicious. The Vatican later acknowledged that some of the early information released was inaccurate. Instead of calming public concern, it created even more questions. And once doubt appears, conspiracy theories rarely stay away. The theory that shocked the world. Years later, a theory emerged that would capture worldwide attention. According to some writers and investigators, John Paul I had supposedly become aware of serious financial problems connected to powerful figures around the Vatican. The theory claimed he intended to make major changes, and according to the most dramatic version of the story, those plans made him dangerous. One book in particular exploded in popularity. It argued that the Pope had not died naturally at all. Instead, it suggested that powerful interests silenced him before he could act. The book sold millions of copies, and suddenly, the mystery became global. Cliffhanger, but there was a problem. Despite the theories, hard evidence was difficult to find. And years later, new testimonies would emerge. Testimonies that painted a very different picture of the Pope's final hours. A picture involving chest pain, ignored warnings, and a final night that may have been far less mysterious than many believed. Or perhaps, even more mysterious than anyone imagined. To understand what really happened inside the Vatican that night, we need to follow the final 24 hours of Pope John Paul I's life.